What's going on YouTube? Roxas, the Torterra here, and today we are bringing you some Pokemon Showdown battles. Okay, we're going to be using the Mega Blastoise team again in this video right now. And this is one of the battles I did earlier today. It was okay, but it's really glaring weakness I saw in the team. It's kind of like it needs more priority attacks. Like, Gamefreak is the only one that has Mach Punch, which is the only priority move we have on the team right now. And also its ability, it should have been Iron Fist for this battle, but it wasn't Iron Fist, which I realized later, and you're gonna see why it wasn't Iron Fist. So we're gonna start the battle right now. So he leads with Espeon. It was a close battle actually, but he leads with Espeon. I lead with Skarmory. I forgot why I led with Skarmory. It wasn't the setup. I think I led with it because I thought he would lead with something else. But I don't have Choice Scarf, and for any I have Choice Bandits for Enable. So anyway, he goes for Calm Mind twice in a row, and I go for Roost the first time to see if he was gonna attack me, but he didn't. He went for Calm Mind. The second time he went for Calm Mind, I went for Brave Bird. Took out almost a good amount of HP, more than half. So I switch into my group, and he goes for a Shadow Ball right here. Yep. I'm just like, okay, that's alright. Who just ain't you though? So I'm like, if he has Dazzling Gleam, then that's going to be a problem. But we should eat one of them up. So we do eat it up, and we go for a Earthquake here, because, you know, Espeon shouldn't be taking Earthquakes because they're frail, but this one took an Earthquake. It's not a stab, but it's 100 base, so I was just like, that's weird. And it has leftovers, so it might be a bulky variant. Anyway, it goes for another Dazzling Gleam, and it gets a crit. I was thinking if it gets, like, minimum damage, I might not die to the Dazzling Gleam, but it got a crit, so it didn't matter. The first Dazzling Gleam did 43%, and then the next one did 38%, because it critted, but then it critted me, so it didn't matter. Anyway, I go for a Mach Punch right here with Rise Mind for it, because I thought I had an Iron Fist, but it didn't matter at this point because I'm Choice Banded right here, so I was like, I should definitely kill. Anyway, I go for Mach Punch again on the Crawdon that came in, and it doesn't die or doesn't go down the sash. So I'm like, why didn't Iron Fist Choice Banded stab Mach Punch bring this Crawdon down the sash? And I realized it's not Iron Fist, it's Blaze. So I'm just like, oh well. He got the Aqua Jet off and I'm almost dead, and I go for another Mach Punch, and down goes Crawdon. Shows and he throws in Dragonite, and I'm just like expecting him to go for E-Speed, so I switch out and go into my Skarmory. And he goes for E-Speed as expected. I want to keep my Infernape for the Mach Punch, but at the same time it's weird because when it gets to a certain point in the battle, you'll see why it was weird to keep him for Mach Punch. Anyway, he goes for a D-Dance, and I'm just like, I really don't mind that as long as I get the Toxic off, which I do. And Dragonite reveals this item to me, which is, I don't know actually. Dragonite doesn't reveal the item because it's probably, yeah, and he goes for a Fire Punch, and we eat it up really well, so I'm used to having, Ferrodorn as a physical wall, I guess, because I thought I was going to die instantly from Fire Punch. But we live with a lot of HP. He goes for another Fire Punch, and I believe I go for a Roost here. I battled a Dragonite, I think, in one other time, and it had Lumberry, but it didn't matter. Anyway, he goes for another Fire Punch, and I'm just like, okay, he's dying by poison, so I don't really care at this point. I choose to stay in, so he goes for another D-Dance. I'm just like, okay. Obviously, it's fine with me, because the longer he stays in, the more toxic damage he's going to take, as you see now. So he's +2, I believe, now. I switch out expecting a Fire Punch, and I switch out into my Blastoise Mr. Bulbous, expecting the Fire Punch, and which he proceeds to do. Now this is a funny play right here, because I'm like, he might not even go for Fire Punch again. He might, but if he predicts Skarmory, then yeah, but I don't think he's gonna predict it because of how fast everything's going. So I just switch into Skarmory, and I'm like, he probably go for a different move, which is most likely gonna be resisted. He goes for Dragon Claw. We eat it up because it's resisted. Down goes Dragonite to Toxic. So that's a threat neutralized really quick. I like that play actually. I think I did it again. I think I did it more than once in this battle, which is what I like about the core with the team. The core is not so bad, but sometimes if I switch into the wrong thing, it'll get hurt. So right now Guja's down, so I rely on the fire resistance with my Blastoise right now. Anyway, I go for Toxic after the Flame Door, shoots me off, and I'm just like, I'm okay. I can just switch into my Blastoise, which is exactly what I proceeded to do. I thought he would have saw this play coming, but he barely didn't. So he goes for another Flame Door. Mr. Bubbles just sits there and eats it up. And I'm just like, there's a perfect chance to Mega Evolve. So I'm just like, okay. Now Mega Evolve. 3 cannons, triple cannons right here. Shoot off an Ice Beam. Guja, of course, eats it up. I'm expecting that's when I decrease its HP. Looks like Sludge Bomb doesn't get the poison, so I'm happy about that. He does take more toxic damage. Me thinking right off my feet right now, I'm like, I think he's gonna go for another Sludge Bomb, so I switch right into my Skarmory, predicting that. And he goes for another Sludge Bomb, as predicted. And I'm immune, and down goes Guja. Guja doesn't even get another turn, which was really weird. I thought Guja had at least one more turn. I wanted Guja to have one more turn in it, actually, so that I could fake him out again. I can fake him out, like switching to act like I'm switching to Blastoise, but this time staying and go for Roost while he goes for a Sludge Bomb again. But he goes for the fake out. This Medicham gave me trouble because it just came in on rocks, breaking any potential sash. So he goes for the fake out, right? I'm expecting it to be Mega, but he goes for the fake out without Mega Evolving. Then it goes for the Drain Punch. So I'm like, this Medicham scares me a bit. I'm like, this might be Sash. So I'm like, this play right here took really long. It's gonna go fast, but it took really long. He goes for Bullet Punch. I didn't go for the Mach Punch because I want him to believe that I was gonna go for Mach Punch and switch into his Pinsir, thinking he would be able, his Mega Pinsir, thinking he'd be able to do it. Go off with Quick Attack and stuff. I was going with Flare Blitz, which I did. Anyway, I go into Slacking after my Grenade Feint, and I go for the return, and I bring the Medicham down to its Sash as I thought it had Sash. So I was right about that. That play actually was bad, not going for the Mach Punch because he kept its Sash. Anyway, he goes for another Drain Punch, knocking my Slacking off, so I'm just like, that's fine. Because I have Focus Sash, and he doesn't have Focus Sash anymore because it's broken. I go into Kabatica, my Galvantula, and we go straight for the... It's weird, I thought Bug Buzz would have did more damage, but I went for Bug Buzz, and it didn't do what I thought it would have did. I thought it would took him out. I thought because of the fighting typing, it would be super effective still, but I guess fighting resists Bug. I thought Bug resists fighting. Anyway, I go for a Giga Drain just to get some HP back before his Medicham faints. He goes for a double Bullet Punch, and we see the Pinsir come in. These Stealth Rocks did wonders for this battle because this Pinsir's not at full health. Anyway, he goes for the Quick Attack, Aerialated. It doesn't really matter. I know I had a feeling I was gonna live because I'm part electric. Even though I am a bug, I do go for the 100% accuracy Thunder and strike the Pinsir down. The Mega Pinsir goes down and we get the win. So I was happy about that. I thought I was actually gonna lose that battle. It was really close. When I won, I was like, I can't believe I just won that. Like I thought at that point when he went for Quick Attack, I was like, oh, Bad Guy's dead. But I forgot I'm actually part electric, so it's neutral. Pinsir definitely has Sky High attack, but at that point in the battle, my HP was pretty good. It was pretty decent. I wasn't at full, but I really expected me to go down to that. I thought since it was neutral, I would have went down. I think I do outspeed as well. Yeah, I do outspeed, so he went for the right move. I was gonna say he could have went for a different move, but he went for the right move. The Quick Attack wasn't enough though. Quick Attack definitely wasn't enough. What he could have done possibly is had stayed into his regular form and took a Thunder, and it wouldn't have been super effective. He might have lived and went for the Quick Attack. And then, after he went for that Quick Attack, the first Quick Attack, then he could have Mega Evolved and went for a Quick Attack again. Aerialated Quick Attack, just for the stab afterwards. And might have did more damage. I'm not sure. He might have won like that. I'm not sure about it. But he couldn't make that risk, which is like, he made a good play at the same time. I wouldn't be able to make that risk either. I probably would have tried to think about it, but I don't know. Because then what if I do live the first Thunder and then get a paralyzed attack on me? Then I'll be like, well. And then if I go for a Quick Attack, then I might just get paralyzed. I don't know. Anyway, what I am going to say is what you guys already know. Mach Punch, I got a like button, like an Infernape, break it, destroy, do whatever you want with it. Just don't hit the dislike button because it'll make me really, really sad. You don't want to make people sad. That's not nice. Leave some comments in the section below. Tell me what you would have did in this battle, or telling me what you think I should put on the team, because I'm having a little problem with this team. I like the Mega Blastoise on the team, obviously, because that is the star of this team. Got Banshee I like on the team. I think I just need a better core. I like the core though. The core is interesting. It could switch. That's the thing about this team. The cores can switch from it being Skarmory and Goodra to Skarmory and Blastoise. It can switch really easily, as you saw when he kept going for fire type moves. I may have lost my Gudra at that point to resist, but I still have Blastoise, so I kept going back and forth with Skarmory, and Blastoise, Skarmory, Blastoise. The thing is, I think with Gudra is that it's not that it's a bad wall. It's just that I think it's what I want out of it. Since it resists fire and water and all, no, fire and yeah, just resists fire. What else did I put it in here for something else? Here's fire. That's for Blastoise. No, that's for Skarmory. What am I talking about? The fire is for Skarmory. That's what it resists for. But Blastoise resistance, so we have a double resistance to the fire for Skarmory's sake. But like the electric types, that's the thing. Like if there's a Pokemon that can get more than one type of move, which in OU format we usually have Pokemon that can shoot off more than one type of move. So like I think I had this problem earlier, like with Latios, it Thunderbolted, and then it went I switched out of my Blastoise and went into Skarmory, expecting it to go for something like a stab move, and then it just went straight for Thunderbolt. As I thought, I was thinking about it already. It might just go for Thunderbolt, but I was like, I can't make that prediction because I may not actually go for it. And I might take his bait and go into Gudra and get Draco Meteor and be like down by like a lot of health. But if I looked at it closely, if I know I would live one Draco Meteor from Latios with Gudra, then afterwards Latios' special attack and whatnot would have been decreased by a lot. So I could have switched into Gudra anyway and still took that risk and taken the Draco Meteor and lived it, but I would have had a lot of health lost. But good thing I didn't. And this was an interesting game though. That's why I want to know you guys' opinion on this. I think the real thing is slacking. Slacking, I don't know why slacking's on the team. I just put slacking on the team because I honestly just wanted to use it. There's really no reason for it to be here, to be honest, because it's a fighting weakness, and I have the only resistance I really have with the fighting weakness is probably just Galvantula, and Skarmory is neutral because it's part flying. That's the only thing. So yeah, but I haven't really run into that problem yet. But whatever. If there's any suggestions on what I should take out for slacking and put something else in for it in its place, I need somebody that's fast. But see, we already have an Infernape that's really fast as a physical attacker. I don't know. Anyway, leave in the comment section below, tell me what you think about that. Leave some comments, and I'll try to fix the team from there. Yes, subscribe if you guys are enjoying this series right now that I'm having on the channel. But with that, I don't know, there's not much else to be said. It's just the team is okay. It's just it gets too close. Like this was a close battle. I don't want it to be too close unless the person's making crazy plays and it's gonna be close. But yeah, it shouldn't be too close of a battle most of the time. I try to make it stretch. I try to make a stretch so they won't be close to beating me. And then when you get close, that means they're putting in the work. But with that, I'm gonna get out of here. Bye.